Hey, welcome back to the garage. What do we work? Hey, welcome back to the garage. Take 40. We're in Canada because
a boot. Not a boot. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back to Trail Trash Garage. What are we working on today? Not the 440. I need to take a break from that. I ran into a couple of things. Anyway, I don't know what direction. I may have to rework some stuff. So we're working on another project today. So this is a 1995 Suzuki 650 Savage. I got this last fall out of the junkyard. It's been sitting for I don't know how many years. The last time it was on the road was in 2018. And we're going to get this going for the summer. I'm going back and forth on whether to do something with this custom or whether just to kind of clean it up as is. There was a backrest on here. I took that off. It was all, the chrome was rusted and the padding was ripped. There's rips all through the seat here, so that needs to be recovered. So it's new rubber. I put some lower bars on it. We got some chrome mirrors on it. I'm working on the switch gear here. We're going to do something here because the power button's gone. The key was here, it was gone. This speedometer does not work. We're going to do something about that. What else we got here? There's a little bit of rust and stuff. It's sat outside for a long time. I've cleaned some of it up, but it still needs more love. That's my start switch. This side cover is missing. I had to put a new ignition in. Keys in the house, but I wired this straight to the battery, so it'll actually turn over. It won't start, but it will turn over without the key on. So we've got to rewire this switch into the key, into the ignition, so it's only on during keyed. I put new brake pads in it. We did the fork seals, but I kind of think maybe we should do a bobber on this thing. It's got passenger pegs, but I don't really see, going too up on it. So I really think that maybe we should chop the rear end off of it. I really want to just kind of strip it back maybe and go with a really minimalistic look. To do that, I don't know, I think we may have to lose the tail, reduce the seating down to a solo seat. The rectifier regulators underneath that seat, so it'll have to be relocated. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it does start, does sound nice. It actually rides pretty decent too. But we've got, we've got some rust coming through, some chips and stuff. This front fender's not the best shape. It's got scratches all over it. So this is going to need to be repainted. There was a lot of corrosion here. I cleaned up. The headlight bucket was broken. I plastic welded it, or plastic fixed it. And then just threw some flat block on there, but just real quick. So we need to do, I think I got another headlight bucket coming for that. And those are just some 3D printed blinkers that I put on there. And right now I got a 1-inch riser in there just to see. Obviously if we change this, we're going to change the riser out or buy an aluminum spacer. That's just a 3D printed spacer to see where I want the bars. Here's the Savage tank. This goes in like this. Bang. And this goes in like this. Problem is the glass was all shattered out of here. And I tried to repair it, but it's letting moisture in. I got some cleaner here and it smudged the thing. It smudged the white lettering. The needle's too heavy. It's not reading accurately. Yeah, I could get a replacement gauge, but what I've realized in a short amount of time when I was riding it is that I can't see this. You have to bring your eyes down off the road so far to see this, where it is. So I kind of got this laying around. Now, part of me would like to go with the GPS, but I really like the clean look of the bars here. Now I know the tank's not on it, but like that's what you've got for a bar. Like it's just, there's nothing there, you know, and you could put a mini Speedo there, but I kind of like the look of that. So either I'm going to go with a mini Speedo or a GPS Speedo, but I kind of quickly printed this out. So I'm wondering if I could cut that up and leave the basic shape and bring it up to this gauge. All lights are right there, so I don't need these lights anymore. So I'm thinking about just cutting around this. This is just a base plate I made. Just fooling around. But I think if I could put it at an angle. So either chop that out, lay that down in there, or even bring it up at an angle. But I think I can do that. So if I cut that out, I think we're going to do it. And we're going to Dremel this out with a little cutoff wheel. Come up here, across here, and down. And I'll bring you back when I got it done. We've got the connector for the gauge here. And we need to find a 12 volt switched source on that. I think it's the orange. But let's set our ohm meter for 12 volt DC. We'll go 20. Okay. And just to test this, we'll go on the battery terminal here and onto a ground here. And we got 12.65. Okay. I know you guys can't see that, but I don't have anywhere to set that. We shouldn't have, if we go to orange here, maybe it's not the orange. Anyway, if we go to orange, we should have nothing. We turn on, I got nothing. Yeah, crap. Green, I should have nothing. That I should have nothing. I got anything on orange? Yes, I do. I got 11.37. What about yellow? We got anything on yellow? Yes. 0.53. Not what we want, but anyway. So yellow, what was that one? That one was blue. Nothing. Yeah, 0.5 of an ohm. Orange, what did we say we had? 11. All right. Okay. And yeah, 12.3. Okay. So according to the instructions, which I left over there, here's the mini gauge I hooked up already. So if I had the original gauge hooked up, at least I'd be able to figure out some of these wires. And I could look up a wiring diagram, but I'm too lazy. So there's the backlight. And if memory serves me, the backlight on this sucker was yellow is the signals, blue is a high beam, green is neutral, and I think red is the backlight. So where does red go? Red goes to black. Red goes to black with a white stripe. Well, of course, why would that be a hot wire? Black with a white stripe. Let's turn the key on. Oh, are we getting anything now? No, we don't. No. Turn the key on. Black with a white stripe. To ground. We've got power. On this, our backlight is orange. And our ground is blue. Blue is ground. There's blue. Blue to ground. I don't know if that's making contact, but And it isn't. So let me get a little poker. Okay, so boom. Okay, now let's turn the light on. Still no backlight. Okay. Get ground, okay. Still nothing. All right, yeah, we're getting voltage there. Okay. So green goes to orange. Yeah. Okay, well that powered the thing. Okay, but we still have backlight. Well, let's put orange with green. Let's wire them together. There we go. Now they go. Boom, see? Red lights. Interesting. Okay. So now let's get, that's where our GPS. Now I'm regretting cutting up that stock bezel. Oh well. Now there's no way to know if this is really going to work until we try out on the road. Like right now it's saying like 15 kilometers on the odometer. Speedometer's not moving though. So it just keeps counting up. Interesting. Yeah, it's still counting up. I took the backlight off that circuit. I'll have to read the instructions and see why it does that. But at least we know it works and we know which ones we got to hook into. So I guess I got to fix the bezel, 3D print a new bezel, get it all glued up, patched up and back on the tank, and then get this mounted in. We'll wire it to this, and I'll see what I can come up with, some idiot lights, possibly, and we'll go from there. Now, I haven't taken out the decomp solenoid yet. Oops, crap. Because I actually got it to work. I got a horrible feeling it's not going to work, and that I need to just take it out. I need to just break that chain. It all goes back to my phobia of hacking wiring harnesses. So with you guys as witness, we're going to try this again. So if I got my new button hooked up though. So if we turn that on, there it goes. See? But is that going to conk out on me? Do I trust that? I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it like that for a while and we'll try it and then we'll revisit it. I do still have to mount that. I got to change that. Anyway, that's probably it for now. I guess I got some 3D design, 3D printing to do. And yeah, I'll bring you back when I got the bezel back on the tank where it's supposed to be.
These first couple of pictures are with the mini speedo. I got the angle right where it was more in my sight line. What killed this idea with the mini speedo was the cable. The angle of the original came up at a 90 degree, or sorry, came up almost parallel instead of perpendicular to the bottom of the gauge, and I couldn't make the cable work, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I decided to scrap it, cap it off at the engine, and go with the GPS. I kind of wanted to do the GPS anyway because I'd seen them, and I just wanted to see if they would, how well they worked. And it is accurate. You have to turn the key on, wait a few seconds for it to calibrate, and you're off to the races. So I left it, and we went with it.
For Jeff and Trail Trash Garage, we'll catch you in the next video. You know we're in Canada because...
A boot! That's a boot. Sorry.